If they gonna get y'all food stamps, so don't get y'all, you know, don't get all up in the frenzy and stuff. Yeah, I think they gonna get y'all food stamps.
I mean, I feel you. I sympathize, but you know, I ain't been on government assistance in years, so it's like I feel for the people, but then I realize I work too, so I can't. I don't know. It's like I care, but I don't.
Listen, y'all. Charles got up here on this here internet and said, I feel bad for y'all. Then again, I don't, because I work too.
Charles and Miss Netta, shut up. And a lot of people be saving Charles and be looking at Miss Netta like she the only villain, when Charles is a daggone villain too. They two peas in a daggone pod, which is why they are happily married. Hey y'all, welcome back to the video. In today's video, we're gonna get into Miss Netta and Charles and how some of these people, specifically Miss Netta and Charles, are talking down on women, quote unquote, when women was not the only one that was getting government assistance. How they talk down on people with government assistance and laugh at them, but they be broke, they be in the same situation, or they might have been in government assistance in the past. Just because you're not in that situation right now don't mean you ain't gonna go back to it. But we got a lot of time packed, so let me do my disclaimer because we have a lot to get into. Oh, but first, I need everyone to stop what you're doing. Please give me a like, please give me a comment, subscribe, and turn the post notification bells on. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you. Disclaimer, everything in this video is alleged. Everything in this video is a personal opinion, strictly for entertainment. This video is protected under fair use. I don't know these people personally, so this is not a personal attack, and I didn't make this video to talk down on anyone. I just give my authentic opinion with no ill intent. If you're offended by anything in this video, I am not responsible for your emotions. I just make great videos with full backgrounds of celebrities, influencers, and reality TV stars. It's not T-Page, but I do keep key with my internet homies, so let's get into it.
10 and 20 and 30 $10 and $20 and $30,000 that they giving us. Y'all know we make it. Content creators that's on here. Y'all know we top out sometime with 10, 20, 30, and $40,000 a month. But I don't want to make that. I want to make hundreds of thousands a month. That's what I want to make. Fuck that $50,000 and $40 and $20 and $30,000 checks they giving us. We can make hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. We got the mind, we got the talent, we got the followers. We can make it. I don't think I've never got no 1,000 people on my live on TikTok. I mean on YouTube. I got 1,000 people, 1,010 on YouTube. So, like I keep trying to tell y'all, if y'all watching, and it won't be a content creator that got a problem with Miss Netta. I can't do that. I cannot do that. You know what?
So Charles put his foot in his mouth, and I'm gonna say probably on purpose, because you know you don't say nothing like that. Y'all both know your audiences are like 9-to-5 workers who probably like in crisis right now because the benefits got cut off, or who might even be government workers and they trying to figure out when they're going to get paid. So he knew that was the wrong thing to say. That's the kind of thing you say maybe to Miss Netta, but y'all don't never say that issue online, which was kind of dumb because Miss Netta kind of like something that Miss Netta said we're going to play later in the video. It seemed like Miss Netta is still giving government assistance, so I don't even know why you would say something like that. And you even admitted out your mouth you had government assistance before, so that was kind of dumb to say.
Listen, y'all. Charles got up here on this here internet and said, I feel bad for y'all. Then again, I don't, because I work too. So what Charles was saying is, I kind of feel bad for y'all for not, being able to get y'all benefits or whatever. But then again, I don't feel bad because I clock into a job every day. As if other people that gets assistance don't have a job. Y'all do know that a lot of people that get government assistance also clock into a job too, right? And Netta reaction after he said that smile that she made, y'all already know that smile she made when she ain't got nothing to say. She do that smile, and how quickly she ended that laugh. Oh yeah, Charles is sleeping wherever Lily sleep at. Okay, he ain't gonna be in that game room. He damn sure can be in that bed. You know Netta gave him the business after they got off that live. You know she gave him the business because Netta is trying to redeem herself.
Who told y'all that people who get food stamps don't have a job, right? People get with food stamps most of the time do have jobs, but the job don't cover it all. Like, so maybe they got a job, maybe it's part-time. Maybe they had a job, but their job only paid them $15 an hour. Obviously, that's not gonna cover all the bills, and they qualify. So why not? And then somebody else said, so it was beneficial when he needed it, but now he doesn't. Oh, okay, right? Because he's saying, oh, I used to get it in the past, but then like, oh, well, I had a job. Oh, well, I got a job. Well, just because your mother was living off of government assistance and she didn't have a job and she was doing that for years does not mean that's what everybody else is doing.
But by the grace of God, hopefully it don't last long. I'm looking forward to like the middle of the month.
I feel you.
Before Thanksgiving.
I mean, I feel you. I sympathize, but you know, I ain't been on government assistance in years, so it's like I feel for the people, but then I realize I work too, so I don't know. It's like I care, but I don't.
Mind you, he gets food stamps because he doesn't have any income and he's elderly. Boy, please, we ain't dumb. And that's a daggone fake. Then somebody says SSI receiving 60 talking trash facts. And then he said he keeps talking about food stamps because he gets food stamps. Now I will say, yeah, he's talking trash, and yes, I bet you do get them too. Like, even if you don't necessarily get food stamps, which you probably do, you might get Medicaid, and a lot of 1099 workers do be getting Medicaid because you can, like, when you are a 1099 worker, meaning like, you know, you don't got a W-2 like you do Uber, Lyft, you might like be a life insurance agent, YouTuber, TikToker. A lot of people do get government assistance because you can make your income look like basically whatever you want it to look like with the tax write-offs.
Women, they food stamps. They gonna get y'all food stamps. So don't get y'all, you know, don't get all up in the frenzy and stuff. Yeah, I think they gonna get y'all food stamps. I do. Within my heart, I think so. I think they will. Let me go ahead and get this stuff ready for the baked beans. Let me go ahead and I said I was gonna make Charles don't do coleslaw like that. I'm just gonna make a little bowl of coleslaw, you know. I wasn't making nothing but the tens and 15s and 20,000s of dollars a month. Now I'm lucky to get $5,000. Lucky to hit $5,000 on Facebook. And then what happened is that I ain't trying to put you in my business, but last month I checked out with $2,200 with Facebook. And I ain't gonna tell you what I clocked out on YouTube with, but it should have matched. And the reason why I know it should have matched is because everything I was going live on YouTube and I was going live on Facebook. Thank you for the super chat, sweetie. I was going live on both of them every day on both of them. And the content, I'll post Charles, your lunch is ready on one of them, and I'll post Miss Netta, your lunch is ready on the other one. And that was matching. And then when the end of the month came, Facebook was like, hey, what? I was like, something ain't right.
If I made $15 to $30K a month, I surely would not be living in a tin can on cinder block. Yeah, Miss Netta was like, oh, they said I don't pay my mortgage when I make 15. Oh, but somebody said I made 15 to 30K. I don't know how they know how much I made, but that's pretty accurate. They know how much you made because you told them. Remember you told us that you made 20 to 40K and that you had made more than doctors and lawyers? Some surgeons and attorneys are definitely making 20K a month, by the way, if they're great at what they do. But yeah, like I said, maybe they was making 15K on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook combined in their prime. But it's crazy. Like I think Miss Netta gets a kick out of telling her audience that she makes so much more money than they do. And it's like, lady, please.
They said Miss Netta and Charles bring home $15,000 to $30,000 a month. How they know that, I don't know. But they figures are pretty close. But they don't pay their mortgage. Now how the fuck if you making $15,000 and $30,000 a month and you forget to pay your mortgage? Somewhere to stay? Baby, that ain't the first thing I pay. I might not pay no car payment or something. You gotta pay your lights and stuff because that's important too. But I might not pay my car payment or my insurance or something. But baby, the mortgage is gonna be the first thing to get paid. Because I ain't sleeping in nobody's car, and I'm going to try not to go sleep at nobody else's house, okay? Living with nobody else but my husband and Lily. But, yeah, I just be so infatuated over some of the stuff, and people like, oh, yes, you do be on people's pages. I do not. It'll come down my news feed. Especially if you put my name in it, I'm gonna see it. So I don't have to come on your page or in your live to see it. It's gonna be right. The clip is gonna be on my feed. So I don't visit nobody's live.
Y'all giving this strong black man who can work money. They do that to all of them. But I have no problem with you giving your favorite creator money, right? But make sure they're not scamming. Now, if I were just a viewer watching Miss Netta, I definitely wouldn't give Miss Netta money because Miss Netta talks down on her audience too much. I'm not going to give anybody money that is disrespecting me or playing my face, meaning scamming me, acting like you broke, but you on here lying and saying that you broke, but you actually going to buy a designer and get your hair done. If you want to do that, just be like, hey, y'all, send me some money. I'm trying to get my hair done, but don't try to scam and lie.
Now, Cam, tell everybody to send me $1.99. And see if they're going to be able to follow that. They can't follow that one. They can follow the stuff to type in here, but they can't follow anything to come on with money because they broke. That's how I get them. There's some broke hoes on this thing, baby. These some broke folks on this thing. These people so broke on here. Don't got no money. None. They don't even got $1.99. Baby, they don't even got 99 cents. Talk about a whole dollar. They don't have that. They broke. Yeah. They broke. Yeah. I don't need $30 no more. I need $25. Now I'm down to $25. I do have, I'm going to give y'all my sympathy for them cutting off your food stamps. Because the thing about the situation is with that, is that the content creators and the people that have it together and stuff are not looking at that these are how some of the people live.
Boy, you just got a low job. And then somebody else said, we can all be a paycheck away from needing assistance. Having a job today doesn't mean you'll have one tomorrow. For real, clock it. And other people, and of all people, he should definitely know that, right? Because when people talk about on any income, I don't care if you're an influencer, a content creator, a 9-to-5 worker, a blue-collar worker, a white-collar worker, or even if you work at McDonald's, any job can be taken. Especially these black men that get on here talking about, oh, you try to kick us out the house for government assistance. For real, when they say, like, if government assistance, which most of the time it don't be a lot, except for the people that get Section 8 down, that's a lot. But then again, it depends on what kind of section that you have. Like, some people are only paying, I guess, $20, but other people are paying like $1,400 because they just give them a little bit of help. But yeah, like, if you feel like somebody kicked you out of the household for that means you wasn't contributing to and being a provider to none of the bills.
I was on live today, and I talked to the people, and I kept telling them about the government shutdown. I finally seen the papers on that this morning that Alabama is one of the cities, one of the states that are being shut down as well too. So I was just telling everybody that was on my live and stuff that if you can help them. If you can't, you can't. But I'm gonna try to see what I can do with a few people around here in the community and stuff where we live at, and see can we get out a little help or something too. If we have to go knock on some people's doors and just give them some groceries, But yeah, but that's the key word for the month: help.
Yep. Should have known this was gonna happen anyway. Should have known. As a matter of fact, I started out in North Carolina for a while.
I don't know. I don't even be into all of that, but I've seen it when it started affecting Alabama.
Yeah, I already knew it was gonna come. I was just waiting.
But by the grace of God, hopefully it don't last long. I'm looking forward to like the middle of the month.
I feel.
Before Thanksgiving.
Now, I do understand Miss Netta probably didn't grow up with much, right? Miss Netta brags about money a little way too much, right? And I think that's partially why she not. I think that's why she don't make the amount of money that you make anymore. Because when you start talking about money, and especially not like, you can do this too type kind of thing, but like, I'm better than you, that's gonna get taken away, babe. And I think that's exactly what happened. So you might want to tell your husband to stop talking down on people when you was in the same situation before. You just not in that situation now.
I hate going somewhere and I don't got no money. It's been a long time since I went through that. But that's just not no good feeling. You know how some of y'all are used to go to the store with y'all friends and they going shopping and they doing the shopping and you just going along and tell them what you think that's cute. Not a good feeling. You know, you used to go to the grocery store or go to the store. First of all, you use the grocery store. You go to the grocery store and you study asking the cashier, like, how much I'm in. And she'll tell you, you tell her, keep going. Where I'm at now. Keep going. Where I'm at now, oh, that's enough. Take this off and take that off. You know, I don't have to deal with that no more. You know, and I'm looking like, and I'm telling y'all, I was one of those people. I'm telling you guys, I was one of those people. I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in the mouth. You know, I was one of those people. So I know exactly how you feel. I know exactly what you're going through. But God overcame me. He blessed me. And if you do some right things and stuff in life too, then He's going to bless you as well too. So I've been through it. So that's why Miss Netta get on here talk about the people living in the project. I grew up in the dang on project. So I mean, no, I don't. Miss Netta talk about people that get food stamps. I got food stamps. You know, like I said, I did all of that. You know, government assistance. I did all of that. So God blessed it where I don't have to do that anymore. How about that? So. But yeah, let you know, it's okay. It's all right. But
Miss Netta's saying that she doesn't make as much money as she used to, but she still is doing better than a lot of other people, and she has an extra $5,000, $6,000, and $7,000 left over after she pays her bills, which is obviously a total lie. Like $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, you shouldn't be complaining. You shouldn't be begging for TikTok live gifts if all of that was the case.
I don't know if it affected our money, period, because our money is not like it used to be on social media, y'all. And like I said, my funds is like, I have that extra few grand to play with, but shit, my bills take up a majority of my damn payout money. But just so happen I am blessed, because nobody don't pay all their bills and still have $5,000 and $6,000 and $7,000 left. You know, so I am blessed. So if you can bless somebody, just bless them. That's what we're going to talk about for the month. We ain't talking about none of that crazy crap this month coming up in November. We talking about this going to help somebody. If you go on my page and you want to talk about how you want to get back to Lisa that's on the page saying that she need help.
Child, did Joe just tell us he get food stamps? It seems like there was some type of Freudian slip, or he was telling too much information and decided to backtrack. Listen up.
Because we got the letter this morning. Well, I don't know when the letter came out, but I got it. I seen the letter this morning. The Alabama EBT system is shutting down too for the month of November. It's going to give away some food. Going to give away a bag of food. That's going to be my way. Because I'm going to try to get another content creator to help me. That's going to be our way of trying to give back to our little community that we have around here in Silicaca. So, I don't know what day next month we're going to do it, but we're going to do it. It's going to be before the holidays. And it ain't going to be holiday food. It ain't going to be no holiday dinner food. So if some of you guys or y'all still have food stamps and stuff that's on your card, on your EBT card, you know, try to get as most things that you can.
And this is why Mr. Robinson do not make the money that he used to make, because your followers is only going to take but so much. It's always low jabs. Now, I understand, because people do be coming from Miss Netta too at the same time. But at the same time, you got to keep it professional. You should not let anybody trick you out your spot. You should not let anybody trick you out your bag. Now, it is easier said than done. You definitely be wanting to respond back to some of these people, but you just got to look at it like, who are they to me? Nobody.
And y'all ain't gonna say nothing good about it. So I know y'all gonna buy it. So stop telling lies. Just like y'all on here making me money with these comments and all that other stuff. Y'all know y'all gonna buy my seasons as soon as they hit. But it's one thing, y'all out there. You ain't gonna be able to spend no food stamp for them. So you ain't gonna be able to get no season with my no food stamp, baby. I'm telling you, honey, because they ain't gonna be in grocery stores for you to spend them food stamps and try my season. So y'all people that getting them food stamps and stuff were talking about me. The ones talking about me getting on these food stamps and stuff, you won't get a chance to try unless you gonna make you $40 real quick. You know how y'all do it. you know how you do it. But anyway, who do I think I am? Shit, I don't know. 800,000 people. Go ask them 800,000 people who I am. You know who I am. Clearly, you know who I am. You on my live, so yes, you do know who I am.
Miss Netta said she used to be on food stamps, but she ended up taking herself off. And somebody on the comments gonna be like, application done on. Right, because I can't picture my Miss Netta just going to take herself off. Just like another creator on here named Dante London, he had said the same thing. No, I don't think so. I think people seen that you was on Section 8 because you kept on telling everybody, and they started reporting you, and then you had to get off because y'all talk too much.
I was once getting food stamps. I never got welfare, but I was once getting food stamps. I was getting them. Government shut down, but I don't think the government gonna stay shut down for a long time anyway. Because usually when it usually happens, it stay for maybe less than a month. So I'm thinking that probably but the beginning of next month, they're gonna get them damn women they food stamps. They're gonna get y'all food stamps. So don't get y'all, you know, don't get all up in the frenzy and stuff. Yeah, I think they're gonna get y'all food stamps for their family. So y'all please stop making fun of the people about the food stamps, because I was once on food stamps too, but I went to remove myself off food stamps because I didn't need it anymore. So these people obviously need it. So please stop it. Because we got the letter this morning. Well, I don't know when the letter came out, but I got it. I seen the letter this morning.
It's crazy how Miss Netta was telling Charles and other people, like, don't make fun of people that's on government assistance. But Miss Netta makes fun of people that's on government assistance, which is crazy because you were on government assistance before. And to be honest with you, I think it's because they be jealous. You wish you could get government assistance. Shoot, I wish I could give me some food stamps or some Section 8. Like I said, as long as it's not in a bad neighborhood. Well, I might not want Section 8, but I would like me a little rental assistance. Can somebody contribute $500 towards my apartment? No, I would not deny it. But yeah, I think people be jealous when they be saying stuff like that. Or like the man that you mad because you can't really provide for your household. So you think that somebody kicked you out to get on government assistance. Now, it might be a few of them, but I don't feel like for most people that's the case. But anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think about the video down in the comment section below. What you think about this? Do you feel like Charles was wrong for talking about these people on government assistance? How do you feel like Miss Netta is now and what about Miss Netta? Miss Netta made jokes about government assistance too, but now she's trying to clean up her look, and now she's not talking down on it anymore. Anyway, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn the post notification bells on. I love you guys. While little ones will love you back, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.